Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome back to You Don't Win Anything with Kids. Now today, we are playing a fairly dull match, really. It's a home game against Aldershot. In terms of the opposition, it's not a big game for us. You can see they're 15th in the league. They can only go as high as 14th if they manage to beat us. But if you look at where we are in the league, and if I show you... Where's the table? I always forget where the table is. No. Where is the table? I have no idea. Let me do it this way. There we go. So yeah, if we win today, we can go as high as second, and then only 2 points behind first, providing results go our way. If I go back to this screen and then go into the schedule, we've had a pretty decent run of results recently. The only bad one is that one. We lost 2-0 to Altrincham. I thought I'd played a pretty good first team in the match, but we conceded in the 3rd minute via a penalty, and we conceded in the 61st minute. I can't actually remember the goal, but I know it was a poor one to concede. In terms of some of the other results we had a 7-4 win against Wrexham, a 5-1 win against Aldershot, which stands us in good stead for this, although that was in the FA Trophy. 4-3 win against Braintree, 4-2 win against Chester, 4-3 win against Harrogate, and you're seeing a trend here. 3-all against Dagenham and Redbridge, 3-all against Barrow. We're conceding a lot of goals. I'll need to check as to where the goals are actually coming from, but we are conceding a lot of goals. And I think part of the reason is our defensive strategy isn't quite as strong as it could be. That's one of the reasons. We also have some new players in our squad. We have players like Craig Eastman, who's joined us for the second half of the season. I think his contract actually expires at the end of the season, but if he does well, then I'll of course extend it, because he is a good player, and I do enjoy having him in my team. We've also got Paddy McNair. You might remember him currently playing for the Manchester United first team. Very, very good young player. Better for me, I think, than for Man U, but then that's just my personal opinion. Also got George Baldock, signed from MK Dons. Good midfielder slash right back. Very, very good signing for us. And down here somewhere, Peter Lovenkrands. He was more of a stopgap. We had Beckhold and Ortega out injured, and we had Beckhold and Akame out injured, and Ortega was away on loan. So I brought in Lovenkrands. I think he's just signed till the end of the season as well, but again, I'm very tempted to extend his deal. Even though he's 36 years old, he has come up with some good goals for us. In terms of departures, we are unfortunately losing James Kramer at the end of the season. Work permit issues turned into him refusing a new contract, and I think it was Roma came in and sort of swept him off his feet, really. Offered him a good deal that we couldn't really match, and off he goes. So it's unfortunate, but you know, it does happen in football. So I'm not aggrieved. We might even bring him back one day, you never know. So yes, we have this game against Aldershot. And I'm going to make a few tactical changes to the squad. One of the big changes that I want to make is bringing Cartwright back into the team. He's been out on loan a couple of times, more recently at Whitehawk. He hasn't really had a fair crack of the whip in our team, and I do want to bring him back in. So I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring him in there, and then put him at left back, Klopmas at right back, and then I'm going to play Kirch alongside Stevens. And then on the bench I'm going to have Baldock, like so. Move Haynes to there, and then to there, and then at right midfield, let's put Drusen. He's done well there recently. I've been impressed with him. I was going to put Beckhold behind Spence, but he's not got the best in terms of condition right now, so I think it might be better if I just kept him where he is. In fact, let's put him on the bench instead of Eastman. Let's put him on the bench. Why not? Okay. So lineup is Quintaka. Oh, is King in it? No. Okay. Quintaka, Klopmas, Stevens, Kirch, Cartwright, Delamond, McNair, Drusen, Francois, McNamee, Spence, bench is O'Brien, Haynes, Baldock, Beckhold and Smith. We have to give Cartwright his number back, which is absolutely fine. I always save their numbers for when they return, so that's not a problem. And we're pretty much ready to go. I'll take a look at this. Some of their best players will need closing down. Tristan Plummer, his name sounds familiar, so let's tight marking always. Might as well do hard tackling as well, try and take these guys out of the game. Not the nicest thing to do, but what do you know? Okay, let's play. So, as usual, looking for a good performance. We tend to concede a lot of goals towards the end of matches, so I'm looking for a solid defensive performance in the second half more than in the first half. In the first half we tend to score the goals, in the second half we tend to concede them. So it would be nice if we could get it going for us in the second half. Defend well, attack well, score some good goals, and, you know, just play well, really. Win the game. This is a big, big match for us. This decides really whether we're going to get promoted or not. So really we want to be fully focused, concentrating defensively and trying to keep that clean sheet. Right, Spence, he's had 2 good shouts already so far. Both shots on target, nearly scoring. Let's take a look at the stats. 51% possession. Not bad. Not brilliant, but not bad. Right, Francois has picked up an injury, so Beckhold might come on as sooner than thought. Oh, Drusen. Is he onside? He was. He is. He is onside. And that is a goal. Kirch taking the free kick, which I was not expecting to see, if I'm honest. That's not something that I'd consider usual for a centre-back to be taking the free kicks. But he caused the keeper to spill it, and there was Drusen to tap it into the empty net. So overall, that's worked out for us. I am looking at Francois, and we're at half-time now. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to continue much longer, so I think the smart thing will be to bring Beckhold on in that position. In fact, let's put McNamee inside and put Beckhold out on the wing, because he likes to get the ball into the box. He's got good crossing ability. He's also quick, beat his man down the flank. Overall, I think he's a better shout down the wing than McNamee is. I think McNamee's better suited to the centre of the pitch. Right, now this is where I start worrying, because we're getting towards the end of the match now, and they're starting to get shots away. And that tends to be the trend that happens with us at the moment. We get towards the end of the game and suddenly they get more and more shots away and then they score. So we're gonna bring McNair off, we're gonna bring on Baldock just to shore up the defensive side of midfield a little bit more. Might even move Delamond into that defensive position. See if we can have better luck. Is he coming on? Yep. Right, quick sub. Baldock, Delamond, swap. So again, they're getting the ball closer and closer to our box. Closer and closer, and just over 10 minutes of the game left. It's not looking good for us. Unless we can snatch a second. At least then we have a buffer and a bit of breathing space. Right, Cartwright on the ball. Can he get the cross in? He can to Beckhold. He turns, crosses it to the back post. Drusen couldn't quite get on the end of it. And now we have to defend because Webster is attacking. Well played by Kirch. And in fact, that could turn out to be a pretty good ball if Beckhold is onside. Oh, the keeper just came and got there first. Baldock to McNamee. Keeper got back in time, but we have a penalty. I was not expecting that. We have a penalty. Who is going to take the penalty? It looks like it's Beckhold. Is it Beckhold, number 10? It looks like Beckhold to me. It is Beckhold. Good. I do remember what a couple of my players look like. And he scored. So with 10 minutes to go, Eastleigh have gone above us. They're now sitting top, but we're 2 points behind both them and Barnet. So, in terms of our league position, we're looking quite strong. All we have to do now is hold on 10 minutes and keep a clean sheet. We can afford to concede 1 goal, but I'd rather we didn't. Any team wants to keep a clean sheet. And in front of our home crowd as well, it's the kind of thing that they want to see. Let's see if I can waste some time. Oh, hang on. Just says Klopmas is injured, so I might have to... Yep, okay. I was going to bring on Smith. Looks like I'm now going to have to bring on Haynes and move Stevens to right back. So we got Villa out injured, we got Grant out injured, and now we've got Klopmas out injured. That's not looking good in terms of our right back positioning. That's not looking good at all. Let's see if we can at least score 1 more goal to increase our attacking position. Alright, Baldock with the header forward. Drewson couldn't get onto the end of it. Webster again, getting ready to attack. Reed. Back for Webster. Someone needs to close him down. There you go, Cartwright. Brilliant play from him. The only reason he was loaned out to Whitehawk was to get first team experience. Got nothing against the guy. He is going to be my captain one day, I'm sure of it. Just gives him that first team experience that he badly needs. And, you know, he confidence booster as well. Not just the experience, but the morale. And it seems to have worked. He defended solidly there, and we ended up winning the game. Unfortunately for us, Wrexham also seemed to have won, and they've got a game in hand over us. So it's really between us, Wrexham, and I would say Eastleigh, in terms of goal difference as well. It's between us 3 as to who wins the league. Barnet, they stand a chance, but it looks like they're heading in the wrong direction. I actually beat Barnet the match before this one, so it looks like they are heading in the wrong direction, and they just lost to Kidderminster as well. Right, let me take a quick look at the schedule. The last game of the season is an away game against Altrincham, so I think we will come back for that one, and I'll be able to tell you whether we have managed to achieve winning the league or not. And also, just, you know, any squad updates that may or may not have happened, any drastic changes in tactics, little things like that. So the next time I will see you guys will be the end of the season. So until then, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and until next time, I will see you soon.